Hello everybody, it's Lisa and welcome to my craft room. I'm here to show you the bunting that I've been making recently. If you caught my last video of the shabby chic garland that I made over Christmas for my craft room, it's hanging up in my wall and I will try and show you it later. It kind of got me in the mood to make some more, so I've made one for a birthday gift for a friend because it's a special birthday and she can keep it forever. And it's kind of similar to the shabby chic one I made for myself, only it's got a much cleaner look. It's neater for starters because it's for somebody else. We always do a much better job when it's for someone else, don't we? And it's not as heavily decorated as mine because you're really not sure what everybody likes. And the one that I made for the gift is the one that is showing in the middle. So it is partly a rag garland because it has strips of rags through it, and it was the same rags that were used to make the butterflies. Where did the butterflies come from? The love hearts. And all of the love hearts in these garlands or in this bunting are sewn, hand sewn with blanket stitch, which is what we called it when I was young. And they're stuffed with toy stuffing. So what will I talk about next? The one at the bottom I made for my wee granddaughter Havana for her bedroom, but I was looking for a really neat, like as in tidy look, and didn't want much decoration. And I've used bigger love hearts for that one. And you can see the difference there. They are all done in formations of 3. So you will see, starting at this pom-pom here on the left at the bottom one, it's pom-pom, big heart, little heart. And that's the way it is all the way along, alternating the colours. And I tried many different layouts, but the formation of 3 seemed to work best and that looked best. The garland up above is also formations of 3, which is 2 love hearts and a pom-pom in each section, and then either side there are 5 strips of rags to separate each formation, and at the side of each formation of rags there are tiny little pink pom-poms just to separate it out. And the top one, I was having a bash at making real bunting, like fabric bunting, and this was just a wee practice run last night. I made this for an area of my craft room where I have a small space, and I wanted to replace some shop bought bunting. So this was a practice run because I'm going to make some for my other granddaughter, and hers is going to be Nightmare Before Christmas themed, so I think that'll be pretty cool. I'm trying to work out how to do this without making you dizzy, and the lighting is not the best. There's loads of shadows. I've had to lie it out. I've had to put a cover over this spare bed that's in my craft room and lie it out there. I'm actually thinking I should have lain it straight rather than U-shape, but never mind. So we'll just start at this side. So you can see the fabric bunting there, so there's not really any need to zoom in closely there, but you can get a better idea here when you see the other ones closer up. The pom-poms, I use my pom-pom maker for them, and you can see the little stuffed love hearts. You can see the strings of beads hanging down there. Each fabric section has beading, and every single larger love heart on this middle one is decorated, and Havana's one doesn't have any decoration on it because I didn't want to have that. So I'm just going to go along slowly, trying not to make you dizzy. So you can see up above there, the decorations on the hearts. All the hearts have different colour embroidery floss. Havana's has grey and pink. And this little heart here, I wanted to put in something that was from us. So this is a beautiful scarf that somebody gifted me for my birthday. It was a kind of chiffony type scarf, so it was too thin. And she does have swans and things on her bedroom wall, so I thought, oh, that might look nice. It's a flamingo. So I cut that out and lined it with fabric stabilizer, and the inside section is lined with my son's ghillie shirt from our wedding. So if you don't know what a ghillie shirt is, have a wee look on Google, and it forms part of our traditional dress here for weddings, etc., to wear with a kilt. So it was nice to have something from me and my son in there, because he absolutely adores his wee niece and she adores him. Now I'm getting shadows, and I do apologise for that. I'm going to try and shift my camera to the other hand, see if that works. No, it doesn't. But that'll just give you a kind of rough idea of how it was decorated if you want to have a bash yourself. And I will attempt to turn round. This is my new craft trolley, which I got from Hobbycraft, and it fits in beautifully with the colour scheme in my craft room. And you'll see there, I've got loads of fabric and stuff piled there. That's a great little tabletop. So it's really cool to put all your projects there. And this is my cutting area, which is actually my son's old nursery furniture. Didn't want to throw it out. It's a bit worn, a bit scraped, but there was still a lot of use to be had out of it. That's a cross-stitch picture that my daughter made for me. She's made me quite a few. And this is a picture, kind of collage picture I made a while ago. And up there is a little section of shop bought bunting, so I want to put my own bunting up there. So that was how I did the wee practice run. And I'm going to go around slowly. I can hear my son coming, so I'm going to hurry up because he's going to come in and shout. And that is the garland that I made for myself. And it is looking really cool. And what I also did was I hung some fairy lights on it. I'm going to attempt to switch them on. And it's little stars. So that's it. So apologies for wobbling about. I've tried to keep this tripod as steady as I possibly can, but it is wobbling a bit. But hopefully you'll be able to have caught enough to give you some inspiration if you want to make your own. So thanks very much for joining me, and I'll see you again soon for the next project. Bye!